I know today's Veterans Day, and just to our servicemen, just appreciate everything they do in defending this country, and also to the retired servicemen who has given their service to this country. We really appreciate it. But, we have Cincinnati coming in this weekend. Very good opponent, very balanced opponent, very good on offense. The thing they do, they're a very, very mobile quarterback, wide receivers that can get down the field and put pressure on the defense. And then their defense is very aggressive, very multiple, blitz a lot. And the thing we're going to have to do is, just offensively, we're going to have to be able to move the football and give ourselves a chance. We're going to have to score some points in defense. We're going to have to we can't give up the big play, and we're going to have to stop the run. The two running backs with Warren and Dokes are really good players. And the thing we can't do is let them get going in the run game. We're just going to have to make them one-dimensional. But we're going to have to play well. We're going to have to play well in all three phases, which we didn't do last week. And we just got to make sure that, have us a good week of practice, have a good week of preparation, and get ready to go.
Probably one phase that did go well for you was the defense, which played very well at ECU, too. And other than the Gardner run and that lengthy drive after the roughing it penalty, Temple didn't get much against them.
Well, defensively, we put together, 2 or 3 good games there in a row. And the thing we got to do is continue to play well on defense. We'd like to take away the big run. Even when we give up the big run, and we have, get 3 chances there on the goal line. Then they run a pick play there. They were able to get the score when they threw the ball down on the goal line. But then, we give up the long drive. It had a chance on the field goal. I think if we don't slip on the field goal, we're going to get that one blocked. And who knows, if you can just pick it up and go return it. But just defensively, we got to continue to improve. We're going to have to play well this week, and our guys understand the challenge that is before them.
What has happened to the offensive line? I mean, at the beginning of the year, that looked like it was going to be a real strong point. You haven't been able to move the ball. I mean, and I think you're like 127th out of 130 teams in sacks. What has happened there?
Well, the thing we got to do with our offensive line is we got to help them, because if you can be balanced, if you can run the ball and throw the ball, you give them a chance. And you think the other night we were never able to establish the run game. So now you end up giving up 9 sacks because now it's, we're dropping back and we're throwing it. And we understand, that we lose Jennings, and now all of a sudden with Jennings going down, we're going to have to put someone else there. And it just kept putting the pressure there. But, our offensive line, when we're able to run the football and they're able to put hats on people, then that's when they play very well.
What about, do you think this team has had a problem adapting to Kerwin Bell's new offense? Do you think it's taken a little longer than maybe you thought?
Well, anytime you get a change and it's a different system for them, and I was just thinking, and I told them, I said, you think about like with Atterbury, it's been Kerwin, then it was Sterling, and then before that, they had a different coordinator. So it's more of, we just got to understand what we can do really good, and we just got to do it. And then where they be running the ball and just giving our quarterback. And the thing about it too, we lost our quarterback. Not to make any excuses. You had Blake there at the beginning, and now you come with Jordan, and so a lot is on the quarterback to do a lot of things. And Kerwin has kind of cut it down. He's cut down his offense just so that we can get things done, and so we can have a chance to just line up and get it and move the football.
The fact that he's had to cut it down, is that an indication that it's been more tough to grasp for this team?
No, not so much. It's been so much to grasp. You came with. So you have Blake, and Blake has been a veteran where Blake understands it. So then you come with a younger quarterback, and so anytime you come with a younger quarterback, now you're going to have to. You got to find out what they can really do well, because I think we inserted him in the Georgia Tech game. But then we kind of went back and forth, and then Blake really goes down for the season. Now he's in where he's got to go in and go run it.
Will you have Jennings back this week?
We won't know that till later on this week. We'll just see where we are with Jennings, and then I think if he's one of those guys who's very tough, and if he can go, he'll go out there and do what he needs to do. Jacob will be back. Jacob was he caught a virus last week and got sick, and so right there, right. And there was the bad part about that is right at the end of the week when we really needed him back. So we needed him for Thursday night, but he'll be back, and I think he's done good, and he's done with all the meds, and so he's back.
Donovan just hurt his leg, right?
Ankle.
What about Jaquez?
Jaquez, we'll know with him. We're going to test him this week, just see where we are, and then with his injury, and just see if he'll be back.
Well, other than 9 sacks, I know the offensive lineman is a young quarterback. You said after the game, a couple were on him. About the receivers, are they doing it as far as getting separation?
Well, the thing at wide receiver right now is St. Felix who can get open. Bryce can get open because he's an inside slot guy, so he can do a lot of things to get open. And then McDoom with his speed is where we're using him, where we try to get on top of people with the routes. But it's more with them, it's just making the catches. And sometimes you got to make a difficult catch, and that's what we haven't done. I think that. With Mitch, Mitch is always going to play well. He lays out and makes a big catch. And then in the East Carolina game, St. Felix made the one coming across right there in the end zone. But those are catches that just got to become not so much routine for us, but when you place in that position, you got to make those catches. We drop wide open balls. We drop balls at critical times in a game that really just, that hurts you, where you could have been a first down or a touchdown. And we're not making those catches, and we need to make them.
Cincinnati defensively, you're expecting a lot of the same type of game that you saw out of Temple.
Well, they're really good on defense, and they have a big Mike backer that they blitz a lot. They play a lot of man coverage, so we're going to have to win outside with man because they're going to man us up. We know they're going to bring a lot of pressure, so we're going to have to put hats on people, and we got to block the box. And if we can block the box and give our quarterback a chance and give our running game a chance to get established, then we're going to have a chance.
Do their two tailbacks complement each other? Are they similar backs?
Yeah, they're big backs, and they're no how sometimes you have a bigger back than you have your speed guy. Both of these guys are big backs, and they're downhill runners, and it's not so much they run away from you, they run through you. And so we're going to have to be really good tacklers. We're going to have to tackle well because these running backs, they run very hard. So with Warren and Dokes, they kind of look alike when, one's 23 and one's 3, and, when you take one out, you put the other one in, you're kind of getting the same guy.
Coach, what's the mood amongst your guys right now?
Well, what I gave them, we practiced on Friday, then I let them go home this weekend, so we're going to go today. And, they'll come back because the thing about it, we have 3 games left, and we got to get to a bowl game. And so they see that in front of them, and they'll come back to work. I mean, you got enough seniors where guys who have enough leadership about them who'll get them going, and the coaches got to do a really good job. We got to do it ourselves.
Coach, not to belabor the point about the 2 timeouts at the end of the game, were you just trying to get in better field position before using them?
Yeah, what we try to do is so the first down play, we throw the ball, it's incomplete. Then the second down play, there's the one that Mitch got hit. Third down play, he gets sacked. So what you was thinking, and we're thinking, so we get the ball to the 50-yard line, you got 2 timeouts, then you start using them then. But we had to, we were backed up already. You came off of the sideline. So with the first it was an incomplete pass. So now all of a sudden you get the ball to midfield. Now you start thinking, okay, now we got these timeouts, now we can use them so we can get in the play that we needed to get to. But it wasn't so much that, you sat there and think, you don't ever give up on a game. And that's the one thing we won't ever do as a coaching staff is give up on a game. We're always going to battle until the very end. But you want to get the ball to midfield and then try to get us in a right play and get us in a situation where we can go score.
Kirk Livingston and KJ Sales were pretty highly up by Pro Football Focus at their positions nationally. What have you seen from those guys and what they've been doing this year?
Well, both of those guys are playing well, but you look at that and it's week in and week out, it's always something more different because I think last week it was just KJ. Now Kirk got his, they're taking a look at him. But, a lot of those reports that you hear, we just got to continue to play out, let these guys continue to play. And then whatever honors that they get is very deserving for them. But right now, just the focus, just the team.
Coach, unless I'm wrong, I don't think Kegler played the other night.
Kegler did not play. He's fine. He'll be back this week. But he's been nursing an injury himself.